Did you see the father of the Colorado shooter?
No. Yo, and what happened to Walmart too? Like,
bro,
how many shootings? There were 2 mass shootings this week, right?
Yeah, the Walmart. The dude worked there.
Oof.
Media.
Oh, he looked mean.
But he looks like a mean chick.
Yeah.
looks like he's bitchy.
Real sassy.
So the Colorado shooter's dad, one, very obviously does meth. That is a 100%.
Oh, he got that meth face?
Dude, he's got that meth everything. The meth mannerisms, the meth everything. So his reaction is, I heard about the shooting. I heard it was my son. And then I heard it was at a gay club. And then he went, fuck, is my son gay? That's the first thought. That's the first thought. Fuck, is my son gay?
Oh, not that he just killed 5 people.
What the fuck? Here, watch this.
Also, happy Thanksgiving, you guys.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Also, rest in peace, Jason David Frank, man. Like, I cried, man. Rest in peace, Tommy.
The shooting involving, multiple people.
Right.
And then later on to find it's a gay bar.
Yeah, right. And
I was like, oh my God, is he gay? I was scared. Oh my God, shit, is he gay? And he's not gay, so it's
well, you guys had conversations about that. You were.
Oh yeah, I was adamant.
Yeah, you were adamant.
No gay, but we do.
Gay
I was
is
adamant this ain't
bad.
happening. I'm a Mormon. I'm a conservative Republican, and we don't do gay. We don't do gay.
Yeah.
I mean, look at his eyes. Look at he can't keep still.
His jaw.
Look, yeah, he got lockjaw.
He's chewing his teeth.
That's a real human being,
but
in society.
It's a thing where you go, oh, that's the parent of the kid who goes in and shoots up a fucking bar. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
I guess
if he wasn't like that, I'd go, man, what happened? I don't have to know. I can know 30-second clip of this guy and go, oh, I don't think this guy was a great dad.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, I can take his kid's actions as he probably didn't have great parents, but I can see you did not have a good dad. Parenting matters, people.
It does. Fuck. I don't know. Thank God for mine, because like I just don't know how it is to be insane like that, man. I just don't know what that's like, and I feel and I really do feel for the people involved in the victims due to this dude just being like not there.
Did you hear about the dude that took him down?
No.
He's there with his family. He's there with his wife, with his daughter and her boyfriend, there to support a friend. I don't know what was going on that night, but they were there supporting a friend. And his daughter's boyfriend got killed. This dude jumps on the dude and is beating the fuck out of him.
I mean, that's a hero.
Oh,
I mean, like
100%. And the dude's a military vet.
Yeah,
just a fucking absolute animal.
But like, bro, like you're so mad you're gonna kill these people because of a difference in lifestyle.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't understand that.
I don't get it.
Like, I just don't get that.
But
like,
and I agree with you. Like, I'm glad I don't have some of the weird, quirky shit, because this is in this guy's head.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. I just don't know what it's like to be that unstable mentally, and just like I feel bad for him in a sense, but then at the same time, it's like, why did you do that? Like, there was no point for you to do that. No matter what, like,
even if you wanted to,
like, why would you go out and hurt these innocent people that had nothing to do with you?
Yeah.
But then let your dad be all lockjawed out.
Shoot him first.
Shoot him first. You know what I'm saying? Like, put that in your manifesto. You know what I'm saying? Like, but bro, you just went out there, and now, like, not only did you change the lives of all the loved ones that are going to be affected by this, but like now you see how your dad is in the news when it's about you, talking about, oh, we don't do the gay. What?
But you do everything else.
But you do everything else.
That's where we draw the line, which probably means usually when people are that adamant about the anti-gay shit, it usually means his dad likes pee-pee.
Yeah, probably.
That's
I
why he's so mad and does drugs. He's probably because
he
likes wiener.
I am not someone with hate in my heart. Like, I love all people. So like seeing this, it's like really saddening. It's like I'm not gay, but I wouldn't
shoot somebody
right. just because they
right.
are.
Right.
Like, I have gay friends, so like I just don't like how, like, man, can't we all just get along, man? It's like stuff like that, man. It really sucks because, you know, I feel for the families of the victims, man. And like, this fucking sucks. And the Walmart cat, like,
yeah, I actually don't know much about that other than I know that he bought the gun right before he did it, and he went in to like a break room and shot the people that he worked with.
Like, I understand having coworkers that get on your last nerve and test you more than
quit
you
your
should.
job. Quit.
Right? Like, there's an option here. You could just leave or report to your superiors. And if your superiors are the ones that are causing you the stress, leave and like let it know to the people above them. There's other ways like, violence ain't the answer, man. I know I'm like, I'll fight anybody, which is like true.
But they started
it's different, but it's like, I'm really not out here like gonna cause anybody harm. It's mostly for joke purposes. Don't test me, motherfucker. I mean, you will find out.
Haha now, but not haha.
Haha, yeah, you will find out. I will stomp on you on some slides.
Elbow guy,
wheelchair man, all y'all can get it, man. But like the act of taking a life just because you're mad about something, I would never really get behind. Unless it's like life or death situation, then maybe. But you went up to your place of business and shot it up and shot people.
You were full on planned that out. Yep.
Like, bruh, like, you crazy. And then I'm seeing the photos of him looking like a stressed out lesbian. And I'm like, dude, like, is that why you was mad? Because you got feminine features?
Because you look like a girl?
Because you look like Brittany Griner if her hair was straight? Like,
you mad? You're mad?
You mad?
Because you're kind of pretty?
Yeah. I bet you're going to do real well in the big house, boy.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
You light skinned too? They passing you around,
that dude's going to be a girl right away.
Oh, man.
Right away. Maybe he'll do the thing where he's like
Tracy Morgan in The Longest Yard.
maybe he wants to be in the girl side.
Probably. I mean, I don't know. You could be anything these days.
Speaking of like, thank God you don't have like that kind of anger in your heart. Mm-hmm. Do you ever hear about weird ass fetishes and you're like, thank God I'm not into that shit?
Yeah, like I'm not into that BDSM stuff, man. I'm not into that, like, chaining up my nipples and then like, I don't know how dudes like that, or the step on me,
or treat me like, or they walk you like a dog,
walk me like a dog. Like, I can't. I wouldn't want to subject anybody to that and be subjected to it. Like, I would not want that to happen, and I just don't get it. Also, we don't do the pee poo play. We don't do that. We don't do that around here.
But what's weird is like, so it's like I could see some of the things going. You kind of try. Like, I could see some of the BDSM thing being like a gradual thing where you're like, oh, I don't know. And somebody's like, oh, I'm into biting or I'm into spanking. You go, oh, okay, we'll try it.
My safe word is kumquat.
Yeah, so you make sure you understand that. But like, you can kind of ease into it. But like, how do you ease into shitting on your chest?
Yeah, I don't see the appeal for that.
What's the first step? Is like, you can't just have like a nugget fall on your chest. You're like, know what? That's not bad.
Sex already stank. You think I'm gonna add poop to this equation?
But what about the pressure of the person who's like I think, okay, the getting pooped on is very weird, but then the ability of the other person to be like, oh, I got to shit right now. I'm just gonna shit. I can't even wrap my head around that. What does that room smell like afterwards? Dude. Like, could you imagine if you do that in a hotel and you're the cleaner that has to come in?
I feel bad for the housekeeper. I was like,
God.
I for sure feel bad for the housekeeper. You better be paying me time and a half, player.
Not again. Oh, and speaking of BDSM, Balenciaga is a clothing company, a fashion company. I don't really know what they are.
I don't know.
But they have this new photo shoot of kids holding teddy bears, but the teddy bears are wearing like BDSM gear.
And no one is upset about that?
No. I think they are upset. I mean, I'm hearing about it, and I don't even know what the fuck Balenciaga is.
I hear it a lot in rap songs.
S&M ads for kids' clothing. So it's like little kids just sitting there holding. It's very weird. But then that kind of fits with the whole, and I don't know your point of view on this, but like with the whole drag shows, like why are they doing drag shows for kids? Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with a dude dressing up as a chick and doing drag. I just
I mean, I fuck with RuPaul, bro. I
just don't
cool,
understand
but
why. I don't understand the push for
I
putting it
think
in front of kids.
That's where I kind of draw my line in the sand is when it comes to teaching it in schools and like, you know.
I just don't get it. I mean, those people exist.
Like,
but
I know they exist, but like,
what's the push?
Is that what we want to teach children? But I understand you want to like be who you are inside. I guess I don't know. I'm really bad with that. I don't know. It's just it wouldn't be for me. I wouldn't want my child, you know, like a male or female. If I had a son or a daughter, I wouldn't want them doing that. Like not at least until they're like 18 and can understand the choices that they're making.
Wait, doing drag or watching drag shows?
Both.
Yeah, I just don't.
I can't see my mom letting me watch RuPaul. I didn't hear RuPaul until I was like 19, and I was like, oh, he makes music too.
Does he?
Yeah,
she
pretty.
Is he a he or she?
He's a he, but he dresses in drag, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
Like I don't give a shit. Like I'll rock with it. I think some of my more like alpha type homies, they're just like, why you like weird stuff? And I'm like, man, I like what I like, and I have no shame.
But what are they calling weird?
What I like. That's what I'm saying. That like they're saying that stuff like that is weird for them. And then when you know how I grew up and you know how I am, I can kind of see that with like my Christian background. Like I can kind of see that how people would second guess like the choices of the friends that I have. But I love all people, man, and I fuck with people who fuck with me. It just so happens I got some love in the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, and I do think there's a real thing, man. If you're adamantly against anything,
yeah,
there's usually something
in there that's like I can't like. So I get this question a lot from my female friends, and I think they try to ask me this to kind of trip me up when they're like, "Oh, so would you ever go to a gay club?" And then I'm like, "Yeah."
You've never been to a gay club?
I was like, "No, I've never have,
oh.
But I have gay friends," and they're just like, "Well, Abby, what if we go out here to a rave? I'll make sure you're okay, you're safe, but." Would you be down? I don't know. I heard raves be going crazy, man. I be hearing about the raves be going crazy, man.
Well, what's the bad shit that happens at a rave? You get shit in your drink?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I mean? And then I went to San Francisco to a Star Wars burlesque show.
That's an interesting combination,
bruh.
I will say the ads for that are hot as shit.
Fire,
the ads for that are hot as
female Boba Fett with the flamethrowers. It was lit. That was a good time. Shout out Taylor. He gave me some mushroom pills, and it was awesome.
Elevated the whole experience.
IPAs and mushrooms, boy.
Oh, that's a pretty good combination.
It was a sick night, and I wasn't driving back to San Jose. It was my boy. I was like, yeah, bro, let's do this.
Have you gotten Santa Cruz mushrooms yet? Because it's legal over there.
Yeah, I've gotten Santa. Well, I've done mushrooms in Santa Cruz, but I haven't gotten.
Yeah, you can just buy them in Santa Cruz.
You could just buy them here. I can go to my shop and buy mushroom candy bars.
Good mushrooms?
Good mushrooms.
Really?
Like I was tripping.
I am gonna do that.
Like it's it was Flintstones and it was mushroom chocolates. Yes.
And it gives you a good
trip? It gives you a good trip. It's like 6 doses in each of the bars.
So what do you
take it?
What do you feel on the trip? When you're tripping,
I love tripping on mushrooms.
No, I'm saying, but like, there's different. It's like weed. It's like there's different types of mushrooms. So like the trip that you is a good trip. Like
it's a good trip.
What are you feeling?
Because if you're gonna trip, do it in a setting that you're most comfortable with. And
is it
with
a trip like you're
trust.
seeing shit, walls are breathing, that kind of shit?
No, that was DMT, but that's another story.
But okay.
I party, y'all. I go crazy.
We can hang out.
Yeah, I was like, we can chill. I've had 2 of the types. I've had the Rick and Morty ones, and then I've had the Flintstone. Yeah, they have Rick and Morty mushrooms. It's awesome.
I love how they're like, we have to cancel tobacco products because they're strawberry flavored, and then they have fucking Rick and Morty mushrooms.
They have Rick and Morty mushrooms.
Sesame Street heroin. And
so when I take it, it's always because I know, all right, like I'm either gonna play Skyrim or I'm gonna play Knights of the Republic. So I want to trip out while I do it, and that's like when I'm by myself, just in my room in my house, just chilling. And then I never shroom and go out. The only time I do that is when it's a camping situation.
It's just extra chill, right?
Yeah,
like when I'm taking them,
chill.
It's just extra chill.
I felt like I was on a spaceship on my bed, like on my little air mattress. Like I was moving, and then when I was playing the game, like I just got really in tune to it. It was sick. I mean, I am pro mushrooms over here, man.
Yeah, I like them.
I love them.
I think they are.
The DMT is what got me.
DMT, not so much. Not so much the dude.
I did that. I had a DMT pen, and like
what's that mean?
So it's like ayahuasca. It's like what the natives smoke to like.
No, but what do you mean a pin?
Yeah, I had like my vape pen, but it was a DMT cartridge.
Okay.
And I didn't know how strong that was. And then so like
she just keeps smoking.
So the cashier at the shop, when I went to go get it, he's like, AB,
chill the fuck out.
AB, do this by yourself at home. Don't do this in the public. I was like, what do you mean?
Don't go to the mall.
He was like, don't go anywhere. Stay in your room. And then I was like, okay. So I was in my room watching it, and I was like, oh, this would be a good time. The newest one, you know, with the Skarsgård brother. So I hit it, and all of a sudden I see Pennywise pulling down, and I'm just like, oh snap! This is what's happening. This is what's happening. I told my friend Smokey. He's like, doing DMT, you're gonna get the shadow people. I was like, the what? I don't think I'll ever do that again, man.
It was that bad?
It was that.
What was the worst
freaky
part about it?
It was like I kept on hearing echoes, and then every shadow
Echoes of your voice?
of my voice, but every time I looked at a shadow, it was a different creature. It was really
Your shadow.
wild. Yeah, my shadow
Yeah.
was like turning into. It was like the movie Peter Pan, but if your like shadow started doing like weird ass finger puppets, it was really.
I think Peter Pan's shadow did that.
It was really weird. I don't know if I have the balls to do that again. I don't know how my ancestors got down with that. But like when the chief smokes the peace pipe and he passes it on to the brethren, I don't know how y'all.
A whole room full of people doing that?
Ooh, I don't know. That was pretty wild. That was pretty wild. It was like almost like when I did acid.
Have you did you ever get into that show Luther with Idris Elba?
Idris Elba, nah.
All right, then we're gonna skip that next section then.
A show I did get into this week. It's called Resident Alien.
What's it on?
It's on Peacock. I got it on my Peacock.
Okay.
I didn't think I was gonna like it. I don't really watch like weird sci-fi shows. I don't really watch stuff like that unless it's like Being Human or
so you don't like
something like that.
You don't like sci-fi, but you're into the comics.
Yeah, I
like
love
sci-fi
sci-fi. I do love sci-fi. It's just I'm not a Battlestar Galactica guy.
Gotcha.
But I love the shit out of Star Wars.
Okay.
But
Star Trek?
I also love Star Trek.
Gotcha.
So it's like I love Star Trek because they kind of make it a little easier for you to understand. Like it's like, well, the Star Trek that I'm growing up watching, it's all into political stuff right now. So it's like wokeness all on my Paramount.
Perfect.
Dude, it's like just straight up, it's like a woke character every time I get it. Like you got like your gay captain, you got your shims.
It's
like
a checklist of everything.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's everything that like I know. It's like I'm like, oh, this is really woke. So like I rather just go to Star Wars where it's like pew 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 laser.
Yeah.
Like let's
I
not explain too much.
I heard a really good interview with Quentin Tarantino this week, and he's just talking like it's very hard to put something in that's not like hey, we wrote this character and did this, but he needs to be Asian. He's like, but I wrote it for like a Mexican guy, or
Yeah.
it's like it makes it very difficult to.
But I feel like we now have so many. There's so many characters now. I feel like, do we have to play the bi-curious main character all the time?
Right.
Like nothing. I'm not saying that there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm not bi-curious. I'm not gonna really relate to the hero of the story, and I feel like there's so many like so what they're doing with Tim Drake on HBO Max is Titans, which I like that show. I just wish it would stop being a little too woke.
Yeah.
Like I think that's the problem with it. I'm like, there's gay characters in DC Like, you don't need to turn someone who's not into some.
We've reimagined.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, I'm just like, Tim Drake is the like he dates Wonder Woman's sidekick, like Wonder Girl. Like, let's not. Why are we making him into like, oh, I'm maybe on the little gay side, and like the actor, that's most of the roles he plays. Like, he's doing a lot of those bi-curious characters, which that's fine, that's cool, but that's not Tim Drake.
Yeah,
you know, I feel like you're forcing it in, like you're trying to force that on me, and I'm just like I have no problem with one of the characters being bi or gay, but if that's not what he is, like, can y'all stop forcing that on me?
Well, it's like make a really great gay character.
A really great gay character.
Yeah.
And then I'll be cool. But you're like taking someone who I had like grew up reading about.
But then it's also, it's almost like they like the fact that people are like, this is stupid. Why are we doing this? Yeah. And then they go, oh, you guys aren't ready.
You guys aren't ready. Like,
no, time. It's not that. He's not that.
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't want it to come off as like bashing them because of that. But it's like, dude, I myself have my own gay friends, but I'm not gonna like.
It's like forcing one of them to be straight.
Yeah, like I feel like you're trying to force your motive on me, and I'm just like, and it sucks to watch it every week. And you're like, I love the content, I love the show, and I like the character, and I like the actor, but it's like, why do you guys keep on like beating my head over it with it? Like, it's like, I get it,
just
man.
make a gay character.
Yeah, like, right.
I will say the one character that you could see them. So my daughter, when she was younger, was really into that Supergirl show for a while. And then it was like, superheroes don't hurt anybody anymore either, which is, I don't understand that. But that's beside the point. But like they made her sister like in season 3 gay or something like that. But her sister and her girlfriend were smoking hot.
Yeah.
It was awesome. But you could see them doing the thing. Oh, we got to add a gay character, something like that. And it's like, okay,
it's
whatever.
nice. Like, it's cool to have representation. It is, but stop trying to force your narrative on me, man. In every aspect of entertainment I watch, man.
The thing I think is that gets a little rough, especially when it's forced, because you can feel the force.
I can feel it. It's forced.
when they're selling, if you look at men and women's ads, they're forcing like the fat chick thing, but the dudes are still ripped. So you'll have like the same company, like Hanes, and you'll have all these fat girls, and then all the dudes are still ripped. It's like it only applies like one way.
I love fat girls, though, man.
Yeah, I know.
I love me a big woman, man. But I don't want, like, I'm not expecting Supergirl to be a plus. I'm not expecting Lizzo to be the next superhero. You know what I mean?
I swear to God, that's coming. I know that's coming.
I know that's coming. They're gonna be her mom's gonna be Monique. She's gonna have a whole origin story. Dude, yeah. Queen Latifah's aunt. Like,
she's gonna be Catwoman.
Wow, man.
Watch, she'll be the next Catwoman. It's gonna
go from, my God,
it's going from wild. Zoe.
I can tell people are already gonna like hate on me for it and just be like, well, why not? It's about time. It's like, no, man.
But the thing is like, there are certain things where it's like, if you imagine doing Baywatch,
oh my God,
and there's all a bunch of fat people. Nobody wants to watch that. Even the fat people don't want to watch that. Like, you can go, oh, that's nice, there's representation, but ew, I don't want to fucking.
Like, I don't want to see Gabriel Iglesias running on a beach. You know what I mean? Hey, like, good. I'm good off that, bro.
Instead of Hasselhoff, it's Fluffy.
There like, come on, man, trying to save you, doing weird voices and shit.
Yeah, shit.
You need help?
I swear to God, they're going to hear this and they're going to be like, Lizzo's going to be the new Supergirl. That's perfect. Oh. And they're going to put her in a tight ass suit and you're going to be like, this, come on.
Lizzo is DC's Supergirl. God damn.
It's going to happen, bro.
Hey, man, she'd be a bomb ass Ursula in The Little Mermaid, though. She'd make a bomb Ursula.
Oh, she's perfect.
Facts. She's perfect for Ursula. And the thing is, that was one of my favorite Disney villains. I was like, it's Ursula. She's big. She's confident and she's down to smoke. Like, I
don't know how she does it.
She wanted all the smoke. I was like, she wanted all the smoke. I'm like, I fucked with Ursula.
But she had that smoker's voice. I don't know how she. I don't know what's she smoking down there?
Her sister looked like Cruella.
It's too wet.
Man,
did that Little Mermaid movie ever come out?
No, they had like a trailer for it, but I'm not gonna see that movie.
Well, one is a kids movie, but two, that girl's eyes are fucking so far apart. I feel like she could see, like, I bet her peripheral is amazing.
I mean, but I could also see people being like, oh, why isn't she white? They're in the Caribbean, dog.
Yeah,
let's be real. Let's be real here.
Let's be real.
Like,
why is she so light? That's what I want to know.
Under the sea. Yeah. We're all gonna play like Sebastian wasn't no Jamaican cat with 5 jobs.
Right.
And get out of here, bro.
Yeah, this is
the only thing he was missing was dreadlocks, bro.
This wasn't this didn't take place in like Halifax.
I know, like idiots. What are we talking about here? This is not in Maine. Yeah. Like,
yeah, what do we do? And even if it was Maine, if it was back far enough, they would have been brown too. Yeah, I like that. I like that argument. That whole
oh man,
like with Santa, they're like Santa's white. They're like Santa's made up, dummies. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? He's a fictitious character, guy. I know he's based on somebody. I got that, but let's be real. Fucking Rudolph. How? Like
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's my homie, bro. Hey, and what's funny is that like I posted a picture of me playing the Santa.
Yeah.
And then all my friends just started bombarding me with like roast about, oh, Black Santa, Black Santa, Black Santa, Black Santa. I was like,
that's right, Black Santa. I was
like, hell yeah.
That's right.
They were like, Black Santa does exist and we know him. and I was also like, people were like, are you gonna have a belly?
You have to, right?
They didn't think I was going to have a belly.
Black Santa's going to be jacked?
Yeah, right?
You can't do that.
One, I'm not. So, like, get Jonathan Majors as the next Santa Claus. Fuck Tim Allen, bro. Get Jonathan Majors as the next Santa Claus.
I feel like Tim Allen kind of conservatived himself out of playing Santa Claus.
Yeah.
You're like, we get it. You're conservative. I got it. Okay. You maybe slow down just a little bit.
Yeah, Home Improvement.
That was a great show.
A great show. That made me want a tool belt. No cap.
For sure.
That for sure made me want a tool belt because my grandfather was a carpenter. So he did stuff like that. So like I always thought that was cool. We watched the little reruns. That shit was sick.
That was a great show. Pamela Anderson was on that show. Smoke. Complete smoke. Let's talk anime. This week in anime.
Today I watched My Hero.
Not at work.
Not at work. And it was in the morning. It was before work.
Yeah. Bright and early.
Yeah. I am that early. Like, I watch Boruto on Sunday at 3 o'clock in the morning because that's when it comes out.
But that's not getting up early. That's just staying up late.
No, like, I'll be asleep. I'll set my alarm. I'll get up because shit. if I have a few hours of sleep and then I wake up, I can just watch it and then go to sleep, take a nap, and then wake up and then go and do my shift.
Are we watching it like in Japan time? What the fuck?
Yeah, like kind of, it comes off at like 3 o'clock. Like Viz Media will have it come out at like 3:25 or something, and it's on my Hulu. And I'm just like, I'm such a fan of anime, bro. Like if I'm like geeked up for the show, I will wait for the exact time it comes out and then watch it.
Wake up and go.
So like I'm a real fan, man. And then so this morning, I go in order. I go in order on Saturday, so. I had my Uzuki-chan. I watched that. That's a little slice of life anime. It was pretty sick, pretty dope. I like it. But My Hero Academia was fire today. And like I read it and it was like fire. It was really fire today. Saw some amazing stuff that I've seen, like that I've read, and like seeing it like just seeing it animated. It was chef's kiss. It was pretty fire.
So without giving away whatever secrets for people that haven't watched it, like what was great? Like if you were like,
ooh, I saw a man cut his own leg off in order to save the rest of the people. You get like one of the like the number one hero. His name's Endeavor, and like he's an asshole, and like you never really hear him say the words plus ultra. He says it and he does his prominence burn. That was pretty sick. And it's just really fire because it's like there is carnage in it. Like it's war, and I think that's pretty sick. Do they have it set up to where it's like seasons, or do they have it set up where it's like they did this book or this series and they do just that series, or is it like every week for 52 weeks? Yeah, it's pretty much a season, but in the mangas, it's just based on recent arcs. Like there would be like the like going to the UA arc, there will be the tournament arc, then there's the villain raid arc, like where it'd be like 4 episodes that'll like probably take up to 10 chapters, and they just animate it in like 4 episodes. It's pretty sick. I enjoy My Hero Academia, and then I watched Spy Family today. That's like one of my favorite animes. They have the best outros and intros that I heard. It's like really jazzy. It's really cool. It's a period piece too, like it's like a fictional. It's like it's a fictional country in like the 1920s. And so it's like spies and assassins. So that's pretty cool. And then you got this one dude, Lloyd Forger. He's the dad, but he had to hire himself a child in order to
that could get sketchy real fast.
In order to like, and he got her out of like an orphanage where like she was barely eating and stuff.
Very sketchy.
And then he finds like his wife, who ends up being like one of the top assassins in their country. And they don't know what each other do. It's like real Mrs. and Mr. Smith. It's real Mr. and Mrs. Smith, except for you got a child involved, and the child has ESP. She can read minds. It gets really like it seems like it's a lot, but when you watch it, it's so slice of life and so simple. So it's like it has all those elements that are like really wild and crazy, but then it ends up being like a really sweet show because it's about like a young family and then like their bonds deepening as they progress in life, and it ends up being a real family. I love Spy Family. Bleach.
Still going strong?
Bleach, oh my God. Episode 7 was Monday. I couldn't wait to get over here and talk about it. I think people really sleep on how much of an anime fan I am. I'm like,
so what was so great about it?
Oh my God. Because it was the episode where Ichigo figures out that he's half Quincy and not just a part Shinigami. He's actually part Quincy as well, and those two are beefing. Like they're at war. So like
Quincy's not Japanese though, right?
Quincy's they're more German.
Okay, I said the name.
Like they're more like that's why I love Bleach, because it has like, first of all, they're the only characters that make their black characters fucking sick. And like not
what are the other ones
like doing? The other ones make them big nose, wide nose with the big lips. Oh, it gets so racist. It gets so racist.
Like every stereotype.
Like every stereotype. Like the fat lips. Like man,
watermelon and chicken.
I was watching this anime called The Shaman King, and one of the coolest characters was this black character with an afro. And like he has a dark past, like he joined the gang, he shot somebody, like right, really, really dark. And it's like they make him look so goofy, and I'm just like, this is a thug.
Are all of these produced in Japan?
Yeah, okay, these are all so like
it's not like oh, the Japanese ones are this and the ones from this country are that.
No, these are all mostly Japanese made productions for mangas and for animes. Some are Chinese, some are Korean, but I don't have access to those.
Okay.
So there's so sometimes you can't watch a certain anime, or talk about it because it just doesn't have the jurisdiction to get played in my country. Yeah.
Yeah, that Express VPN.
Promo code AB if we get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was sick. So yeah, I love Bleach. It was so like, and they stick to the source material, so that's like extra better. Like it's like even better. Like they enhance the source material. It's like not just an adaptation of the comic and the manga. It's just like no, like this is what happens. It was some sick scenes, like the fight between Ichigo and Yubak. That was sick, and I love Bleach because like in the first seasons, like they're going up against like hollows, but then you get the espadas, and then like so you get like a Spanish, like you have like the villains are like prominently like Spanish name, like Tesla, like there's Tesla, there's Tyr Hollybell, and she has a move called Cascada. Like it's like it gets like, and the OST, I think Bleach and Naruto have the best like OST, background music, original music in any TV show in my mind. Like I'm hard pressed for anybody to tell me like probably Yu Yu Hakusho, and like that's from the 90s, man. That was when I was a kid watching. So it was a big time for anime. It's still going on strong. I can't wait for episode 8 on Monday for sure.
Are there any good like? Are there any comics that are written by? Are there like black comics?
Yeah,
like good ones.
Yeah, the one who made Underworld is the originator is black.
But is it like a black comic with like all black character, like that kind of a thing?
Oh, like is there a black like all black cast comic
or like predominantly
or something or predominantly black? Yeah, there's Black Lightning, but he was made by white people.
Okay.
So it's like you get Black Lightning, and then like they try to talk about some things. I mean, then you got Luke Cage, but those are all written by white men.
Yeah, and you can tell.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like he wouldn't have done that.
Right. And then it's I would love for like Jordan Peele to do a comic book movie about a black superhero. Like he could do Blue Marvel and just make him so black.
Oh, you mean like take a character that's already there.
Character that's already been made, because there's a black Superman in Marvel Comics. Right. It's called Blue Marvel. Okay. He has all the powers that Superman has, but he's black with the M on his chest because he's Blue Marvel. He's like one of the strongest beings like in the planet, but like, and he's like an originally a black character. I mean, DC has their own too. His name's Icon.
Good character though.
He's an okay character, but like he was an alien that took the form of a black man. Kind of like the Martian Manhunter, if I think about it. Came to Earth, took the form of a black guy.
Did you watch the Supergirl show? Because there was an alien that did that too.
Yeah, Jean Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not that guy.
I mean, I fuck with Martian Manhunter too, but he's a little too righteous. I don't like too righteous characters. They're like, oh, we're not gonna do this. Like I like Superman in Injustice when he was killing people.
Well, that's the thing with a lot of the superheroes, especially the TV show ones, is they're all like that. They're all like, this person like murdered 500 people. And they're like, they catch him and they're like, we can't
kill him.
We can't be bad like him. We gotta. It's like, oh my god.
Tony Stark would have just went boom.
Yeah.
I fuck with Marvel because their heroes are like, oh, you dying. Like Captain America saw Grimro and he had a suicide bomb thing. He said, boop, knocked him right up in the sky and blew him up. I was like,
yeah, that's what
problem
that's what
solved.
You're supposed to do.
Problem solved.
You're not sitting there. You're not going to therapy with them.
Like like that's why I like how some Black Panther villains don't come back, because I'm like nah, Black Panther kills.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, quiet as it is kept, the first 20 chapters in Batman, he was killing people. He was throwing people off of the rooftops of Gotham. Facts.
Well, he's got to be a pretty. You would assume
facts.
He's got to be a pretty angry person.
I mean, I watched my parents get murdered, but that's that. TikToks?
There's a lot. I will admit, I kind of got on a roll there. There's a lot of what ifs.
A lot of what ifs.
There's a lot of what ifs, and I'm assuming there's a lot of no's. Because there's some freaking rough ones here.
I'm still waiting for the chick with the backwood onesie to hit me up.
Did we release that yet?
Yeah, that's on. Oh no, that was just on our YouTube.
Yeah, it's coming. All right, here we go.
Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first.
Why would you?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Epic hack? What the fuck? How's that a hack?
Dude.
Okay, I mean, you?
It's a good joke.
Yeah,
it's a joke. I don't understand.
I just don't understand it. Like, are you saying you get more fries by cutting them in half?
Or do you want mini fries?
Yeah, like what are we talking about? And McDonald's fries are pretty good.
And what do you do with the other half that has no bottom now? Where does that go?
Yeah, do you eat them all? Like, what are we doing here?
Do they fall out? Do they?
And you know it's not fresh. You don't see no steam coming off it. You know those ain't fresh.
Yeah,
those are not fresh fries, man.
Not at all. Yeah, I don't understand what really is going on there, but what's nice is it won't get pulled when we post it.
You wasted $2.49, girl. Come on now. Oh, $2.80 something because you know got with tax. Wow.
Look at that fupa, my friend. Good Lord. Would you? Front and the back looks exactly the same. She got two butts.
That fupa is going crazy right now, man.
Bro.
It's going crazy right now. I mean, I'll give her a hug.
From the side?
Yeah. Because I can't tell from the front or the back. I was like, I don't know what is what. I may not be a 10. Look what I pulled. I mean,
she could have pulled the wedgie in the front too.
Yeah, like it's fine. Like it's fine. I mean,
the thing I do appreciate is she's having fun with her.
Yeah, that's
her
what
look.
like my thing is, if you're just like I don't want to hear her do a post talking about how people keep on bagging on me because of what I look like. I'm like, you clearly.
Yeah, you didn't have to wear those
You
pants.
didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that if you're like going out there like that and it's meant to entertain, then like kudos to you. But I don't want to see you doing no videos like these other dudes talking about, oh, I get lonely, I'm tired, all depressed. Like I hate the pity parties, you guys. Stop posting these pity party posts, man.
It kind of reminds me of the
I kind of wish bullying came back, man. Kind of thin the herd from these motherfuckers, man.
Or at least enough bullying that they wouldn't feel comfortable posting shit like that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I'm not trying to say, like, let's just bully people, but, like, you're kind of asking for it posting some shit like that, man.
100%.
You're, the internet is a cesspool of negativity.
And then it's our fault when we're saying this guy's being a punk.
Yeah, like.
And not even saying anything bad about his feelings. His feelings are fine.
Like, you're okay to feel that way, but.
Dude.
You posting this video. Like, it serves only one purpose in my mind, is that you want attention.
Yeah.
And my thing is, you could be feeling down and depressed. All like that's a perfectly valid like feelings to have.
Right.
Like I myself have my own I get in my own head sometimes.
Everybody does that.
Like everyone has like low moments, but you don't see in my low moments. I'm not gonna post a picture of me like this.
Right. And and I understand the idea. Somebody made a very good point that said sometimes the initial cries for help look like looking for attention. And that's fair enough.
It's fair
enough. But if your cry for help is on fucking TikTok, you're fucking dumb as shit. And that hillbilly backwoods looking motherfucker that's talking shit about why are we making fun of this? We come up with better content. One, making fun of people is content, dumb fuck.
Yeah, I roast everyone.
And two, you watching you play video games is not content either, dipshit. So maybe you need to change up your fucking TikTok. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck you, fuck boy. Like and subscribe. Nothing. Oh, stop me.
It's all you, bro.
Bro, I got so many cousins like that.
We're not talking about being related to him. We're talking about...
Would I smash that? Hell no. Like, I'd be scared.
She smashed you.
Like, she would smash me. Like, my thing is like, I am not by any means a jacked or ripped person at all. Like, I'm pretty, I have some strength to me, but it's basic.
You're not walking around in spandex either.
Right. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? And my issue with stuff like that, it's like, you could change that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like now it's gotten too far now where this is your life.
Well, and the idea of like that's the reason it's not okay is one, people aren't necessarily drawn to people that are that big.
Yeah.
Because it's like deep down in our lizard brain, that is unhealthy as fuck.
Right.
To look like that.
I'm just
so
saying.
So it's like just the unhealthiness and like, that person stuffs their face with the
like
shit to look like that.
They're not making it past 60.
No.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's sad. Like, I feel like the obesity in our country is ridiculous.
Uh-huh. And I think it's going to get worse because people are saying it's okay to be fat as fuck. It's not okay to be fat as fuck. It's not healthy at all. Like it breaks down joints. It's hard on your fucking. It's hard on your guts. It's hard on your heart. Everything.
And I'm just gonna say I was blessed with a fast metabolism, and I'm a very active guy. I walk, I ride my bike, like I do activities. I did sports all high school. Like I'm someone who's always been an active person. So so when people are like, I can't believe you can eat all this and be fine. I'm like, yeah, that's because I'm not gonna sit down on my ass
right
after I eat it. Like I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna do something.
Well, and realistically, at a certain point, as you get a little older, it's gonna be harder to do even that.
It's like even now, like so I get like so my friends always try to like bag on me because I eat salad, and like I eat Caesar salads, so it's just like I have that in my meal once a day. Like that's in my regimen. Like I have the packs I get from Costco.
Yeah, you're like I like to poop, so I eat salad.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? It's like so like even now like my diet is starting to change, and like I'm not even 30 yet. So it's like like when I see videos like this, and it's like we make fun of it and poke jokes like, would you hit this? Would you do that? But it's like I feel bad for that person because it's like you're just out here thinking life is great and life is gravy when it's like.
See, and I don't know if I feel bad for that person. I feel bad for the person that watches that and going, oh, see, they're happy. They're okay.
Yeah, like they're doing new. So I'm okay. So I can be a fat piece of shit.
No.
And it's just like, it's like,
there's nothing good. There's a reason why fat celebrities get skinny because they get a point and they're like, it doesn't feel good anymore. I'm waiting for Lizzo to come down. Yeah. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And
I mean, it's happened. It happened to Adele. It happened to Jill Scott. It happened to Missy Elliott. It happened to man, what is her name? So many. There's so many stories. Oh, Queen Latifah. Queen Latifah got a little slim.
The one thing that I do think is a little rough is when they lose weight and they don't look good because they got a head for like a fat chick, but like their body's thin. You go, oh damn, that didn't.
Yeah, like Queen Latifah has her beauty shop head, but like,
what's her name? Melissa McCarthy did it.
Yeah, like stuff like that. It's
because
like,
you have to.
Because you know your life was on the line at some point.
Yeah,
and like we don't know what's like behind closed doors. So like, and something that's like so drastic, like Adele, that was a drastic change, bruh.
She looks fantastic.
She looks so good.
She's like going out with Maverick Carter. He's like, nah, we're gonna get healthy, lady.
Kelly Clarkson's like, it's only getting worse from here.
Quick outfit of the day. Bodysuit Fashion Ella, the jeans, Target, the Birkins, Coach bag.
Is this a guy?
And the settings. And the hair is fake.
Like, if you had to guess, ween or no ween, where would you go?
I'd be like, goddamn, look at this pineapple. that's my first thought.
This is a serious fupa on this one too.
Oh my gosh.
I think the
fupa got its own pockets.
I think fupa's got his own pants on. Yeah, that's a.
She is stretched out them sandals, bro. Oh my god.
How did she button those pants? Like
you know what you doing, right? Like you know how you going out, right?
But like realistically, being that big, you cannot.
I can't see her neck.
You can't feel good.
I can't see her neck.
There's no way she wakes up and is like.
Is that a neck or is that her jaw? I don't know.
Dude. So is that a no on this one?
That's a no with that tiny ass bag. Come on, bruh. I feel like people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're mean, you're a fucking bully, you're a piece of shit." True, I am all of those things, but come on, bruh.
Yeah, I didn't make her do that.
You right? Look like the pineapple from SpongeBob.
Hi, long time no see, everybody.
Jesus Christ!
Did she just pull the fork out her hair? When is gonna be that cake video? Well, it's right now. Thank you for requesting this.
Who requested this?
What the hell?
Dude.
She got the plate on her stomach, cuz like she and the thing, and you know what sucks? She pretty. She doesn't have a bad looking face.
No, not at all. Dude.
It's like, you're not gonna make it, boo. You're not gonna make it.
She's like, I can make money and eat a whole cake.
And let's
do this.
And it's like, that's what we are now. Like that's what the society is now.
That's
what we're doing now, you guys. Like this is what we're doing.
The thing that gets me is how many different types of people, but how much money is being generated on OnlyFans. I swear to God, if I was a hot chick, I would be so
when we saw that one interview where that one OnlyFans girl was like, "Well, I get really depressed." I'm like, "Bitch, if my rent's paid, I'm showing all the TNA I can,
bro."
Like, what are we talking about here?
If somebody walked up and said, "Hey, if you show your hog on OnlyFans and you can make $10,000 a month just showing your dick, hey, let's do this."
I'd make lightsaber noises with it. I'd be like,
do this. I'll do whatever.
Like, I just
have to stand there.
And I think like the shame factor doesn't even like. I feel like people are so over it that we now have like strippers doing doing their own talk shows now, and everything. So I'm like, I feel like everybody's like kind of like whatever about it. I feel like maybe in the early 2000s there was like slut shaming and all this and that, which was bad.
It's wide open.
But I feel like now it's like I wouldn't doubt that any girl I see would have an OnlyFans profile. Like, and I wouldn't feel anything about it. I'd be like, oh, so you making you bread?
We should probably find some of those stripper hosts and get them on this show.
I would love all of you guys come, like, please,
co-host.
let's talk, really. Let's have a conversation about it, because I think it's dope that like there's so many ways that you can get money now. Like there's so many ways to get money now. Like with that it's like I look at that as like
it's insane.
It's like really dope. I'm like, okay, like all these renegades out here. I'm like y'all flexing on the P, bro.
I think we should do an investigative report, and I think we should go talk to all of the strippers at the Poodle and see if they're making money on OnlyFans.
Right.
Or for the cause.
I'm down.
Not because I care for the girls, but just it's interesting.
No one I mean, they're grown. They know what they're doing.
Hey.
Yeah, I would like to do that for content. I am down to do that. So before that's a thing, I'm down.
If I got to spend a whole bunch of ones,
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm down to do that. I think
it.
We would more like have to go there and talk to the manager and just be like, can we interview some of your
I think we should just
boys?
pay for lap dances and then talk to them while we're lap dancing us.
I've never been to a strip club, so
what?
Yeah, I don't do that. That's really not me.
So funny. So I don't like them either because they're fake and I don't
it's
like that shit.
you can't I can't touch it.
so one time when I was back when I was playing music, we were playing a show in Portland and we're driving and we get it's like noon on a Friday and we pass I don't know what little town we're in Oregon and we see a strip club, so we stop and we spend like $500 on these like very, very mediocre midday Oregon chicks in the strip club. And we're just having whatever. We're having fun. We're drinking beers, whatever, hanging out. And then we go to where we get all the way up to Portland and there's another club. So we're like, oh, let's just go look. And we have no money now. And all the chicks are smoking hot. And we just went, oh God, we just did that.
Which I should have done. Y'all should have went to Tijuana, take that $500 and meet me at the La Quinta Inn.
Get a donkey. Dude, I will say the best strip club I've ever. I haven't been to very many, like 3-4 strip clubs in my life, probably 3. Yeah. Fucking the drummer for Pantera used to own a strip club in Dallas, and every chick was like a freaking 12. Like I walked in there, I'm like, if I stay here too long, I will be broke. Yeah, because every chick was freaking smoking.
I don't know, man. I have to thank God for my dad, man. He always put it in my mind that you shouldn't. Like, just like, he's just like, there ain't nothing in there that you can't see for free.
Well,
or on the internet.
But the fake stuff, there, like, it's the fake I like you stuff. That's the stuff. It's like, this, don't fuck with me. Just, I don't want to, like, people like that.
Yeah, like, shut up, Hennessy, get down there.
Like, you always have that one friend that like, oh, dude, she likes me.
Yeah.
She likes me. Like, my this one buddy of mine, when we were at a bachelor party, he's like, oh, dude, she was gonna give me her number, but the other guy, everybody's like, shut the fuck up, dude. That's her job. Her job is to make you feel like she's gonna give you her number.
Yeah, I'm not into that. I'm more just go straight up and get you a hoe, bro. Really, I'm of that mind. I'm like of that mind where it's like, if I'm putting my money on something, I need to touch it, feel it, see it. I want it. I need a guarantee. It's cracking for sure. I am pro ho. Pro ho. Promo code abcolemancomedy. Of a recent murder of prostitute. Man, speaking of hoes, bro, what the fuck? What do I do? I changed directions. Obviously, I'm walking in circles. Oh my God. Nah.
That's kind of funny. We were just talking about hoes,
I'm backing out.
And the next TikTok is a dead process.
Yeah, next I was just like, oh, speaking of hoes, that's not cool, John. Stop killing your hoes, man. That's not cool, man.
Yeah, you just drop them off.
Yeah, just like literally, like it's a transaction, bro. Like that's weird to me. I don't like weirdos like that, man.
They don't give receipts, man. You're okay.
Hey, bro, you be all right, man. Oof.
That's your people's?
No. Yeah, it's not.
What do you do there? Like for either one of you, like does the guy go, oh, we got to just redo the order?
I think stuff like this happens all the time to where he's just like when he's like, this is your people's. Like he just he had that look on his mind.
I've seen this before.
I've seen this before.
100%.
Like I don't like those YouTube prank guys that do shit like that.
Some of them are funny. There's just one really.
Like it's funny, but I don't want to be a part of your prank because I will fucking go off.
Yeah, leave me out of it.
Yeah, because like when people are going up on people, like some will be with their parents or something, and you just like the one dude who did it to Boosie, he was like, "Go on, boy, give me that thing, boy. Like, go reach there and give that to me, boy." I'm like, bro, like I would have flashed on you, bro. Like, what are you talking about here? And you doing that in front of my family? Like, I don't play them kind of games, man. I'd rather you just come out with it and just start roasting me, and then we can like start just like get into a roast off. But like, I don't play the whole like the robbery pranks or the talking to you crazy pranks or the what you looking at pranks. Because if I see you look up on me, like, bro, I'm taking off on you. Like,
there's so many crazy people. Like
there's like,
you don't know if it's a joke or if
that's
it's...
what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I'm taking off on you because I had some young kids like try that on me when I was walking to work, and they're like thinking it's a joke, and I'm like, y'all don't understand, little niggas. I got a knife on me. Like, I will cut you and beat the shit out of your parents.
There's too many crazy people to like play around.
And I'm not the one to play with. I was like, bro, I do jokes, but I'm not a joke. Like, yeah, simple as that. Like, I don't mess with people, so I expect the same respect. And like the fact that these kids thought like, oh, we could just run up on him and just like try to mess with him. I'm like, little nigga, I will knock you out, bro. I don't care who. Like, I will knock you out and wait for the police to come. Whip my foot on your throat.
Well, maybe not wait for the police.
Yeah, yes, I would. I'd be like, yeah, I'll beat these little niggas up.
Check their phone. They're talking shit.
All right, well, right there.
Well, on that high note, if you have any questions, comments, bookings, anything, abcolemancomedy@gmail.com.
We will be in Campbell.
This will be out way after that.
Oh, this will be out way after that.
But we can talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah, Campbell. We got downtown. We got some shit coming up this week for sure.
Yeah. So more content will be out there. All right. Media.